What kind of man holds his mother hostage with a knife to her throat? A man with an incredibly violent criminal past, including murder. That's just one of the things we've learned about the 44-year-old man who was gunned down by deputies yesterday in the South Valley. News 13's Alex Goldsmith has the story.
Kim, Samuel Marquez's mother had a restraining order against her son. Reading through Marquez's criminal history, you can understand why.
For Samuel Marquez, it all ended here, shot and killed on the front porch of a South Valley home. Yesterday afternoon, the 44-year-old convicted felon had taken his mother hostage in her own home after an argument over money. He kept his disabled brother from leaving too. Investigators tell us Marquez went out front using his mother as a human shield and held a knife to her throat, refusing to put it down. When he tried to drag his mother back inside, deputies Matt Wolke and Larry Tona opened fire, hitting and killing Marquez from about 6 feet away.
The dynamics of what he did himself created a situation where the officers engaged him and at that point did not allow for us to engage less lethal force or negotiation.
Marquez's criminal file is a thick one. In 1989, he was convicted for murdering a neighbor. His sentence, just 9 years. After a string of robbery charges, Marquez was behind bars again when he stabbed 3 guards with a shank in 1998. Marquez was released from prison 8 years later. The problems continued. According to a criminal complaint, Marquez's mother told police 2 years ago that her son had threatened to kill her. Sheriff Dan Houston tells us she had a restraining order against her son. He also says the deputy's actions yesterday saved her life.
I believe that the deputies clearly felt that the threat to her was imminent by the actions that the offender had done at that point.
Sheriff Houston also tells us Marquez suffered from mental issues. Just 10 days ago, APD was called to help him because he was threatening to kill himself. Back to you, Kim.
Okay, thanks, Alex. Now, the sheriff's department is not saying how many times Marquez was shot or where he was hit. The 2 deputies are on standard paid leave while the shooting is investigated. An Albuquerque man was arrested